Okay.
Hello, can everybody hear us?
Good evening. Can you give us a sign of hearing us in the chat?
Sign of life.
Yeah. So, always the exciting moment.
Guido, lovely. Thanks for the love hearts.
Ah, yeah. That's good. That didn't come from me though. Oh, Barney's texting. Good evening. Good luck. Yeah, we need that.
Thank you. Yeah, indeed we do. Yeah, who's
All right.
the Guido?
I don't know. Maybe a kind of doppelganger.
Yeah, doppelganger, exactly.
It's one of the nice German words
that we use in English.
That made their way into your language, right?
It did. Yeah, that in kindergarten.
That in kindergarten, yes.
And Gesundheit.
Gesundheit, really?
Mm-hmm. Some people say Gesundheit for bless you in
okay.
places in England and America. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Speaking of which, have you heard Prince Philip is dead?
I just heard today. Yeah, 99 years of age.
Yeah, I didn't make it to 100.
No, he was very close.
Yes, indeed. Came very close. And I don't know, do you know, what's your relationship anyway to the monarchy, being an Irish?
Well, the monarchy is always something that we Irish people tend to have bad memories of. But to be really honest, though, in the last number of years, Queen Elizabeth came over and apologized for the relationship between, or the way in which England treated us for a couple of 100 years. And she came over and apologized to who was it? Can't remember his Brian. I can't remember his name now. Brian something. Yeah, from the north of Ireland. Yeah, and also came and met the president, met the Taoiseach, the Taoiseach, and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
But my relationship is null. Let's say that.
I know. I mean, what I know of Prince Philip is that he was kind of famous for his politically incorrect remarks, statements from time to time. I don't know if you have heard about the one when they were talking to an army cadet who was blinded by an IRA bomb.
Okay. And what did he say? No.
No, it was. Let me think. The Queen asked the man how much vision, how much eyesight he has left, and Prince Philip said, "Well, not very much, by the way his tie looks." So,
okay.
Although I must say it sounds very rude, but the guy took it quite gently. He wasn't offended by it. But
okay.
Yeah, these kind of statements came out of his mouth from time to time. Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, it's the kind of argument whether or not that was because he was the Duke of Edinburgh, right, or because he was an old man. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so late night pub talk.
Yes.
What can we expect?
Well,
for today,
what we can expect is very similarly to what we have done in the past. So if anyone is watching and listening and has caught myself and Guido before, so in the first lockdown, myself and Guido did another pub talk, which we held on Friday nights as well. Guido, right?
I remember very well, yeah. Kept us busy in the first lockdown.
Just busy in the first lockdown. And again, this is all about playing games, good discussions, and singing songs. And what else, Guido? What else do we have planned?
For today, actually, I plan to put you a little bit to the test. I mean, I did that very often in the past, but for today, I want to ask you some questions. Actually, yeah. So
general questions.
Yeah, well, when I have a look at my kind of a mix of questions, I don't know. Have you ever had a job interview in your life?
Yeah, sure, I have. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So okay. So there are those kind of questions then.
Those kind of questions, yes. So it's going to be a hard drill. But also for we have a Guinness, of course. So
we do have a Guinness. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Yes.
Cheers, Guido.
And also, I mean, at the moment there are not many people around. I hope we are filling up sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you are also invited to ask Conor some questions. Yeah. So if you wanted to ask a question to a real Irishman, this is your chance today. Yeah. And yeah, Conor will probably answer any question that he can. Probably you can't tell about when Corona ends.
No, I can't predict anything.
Yes, or the lottery numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can try and predict, but they'll probably be wrong.
Might ask you, actually, that was my first question about your mustache.
Mm.
Who gave you this suggestion?
Who gave me this suggestion?
Yes, I write on the word for the others in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Good idea. Yeah, so
mustache.
Mm-hmm. Good. Ina is back. It's good. Hello to everyone on Facebook. Hello to Caroline and Eric. And hello to lovely Katia as well. And anyone else that's watching on Facebook at the moment. And hi to Barney, of course. Heidi, the other Guido, and Ina. Hi, Ina. Okay, so yes, so we're going to start with the song, correct, Guido?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You really want to avoid this mustache question, right? So
well, I thought it was in your. So we're already started with the questions. Okay.
No, we can come to this later. Let's start with a song.
Okay, that's good idea. Right. So it's Friday today. So we have chosen a song by a band called The Cure.
Mm-hmm.
And this song is called Friday, I'm in Love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you picked the song because it's Friday or because you're in love?
Well, can it be both? I'm in love with Fridays. Let's go with that.
Yeah, weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking.
Weekend drinking, some Guinness. I'm not sure. I can't see any of the Facebook stuff, so I hope that whoever's there, Caroline, Anna Marie, other people are there. Good. Okay. Cool.
They could basically also come into the Zoom meeting, right? But just clicking the link.
You're all very welcome to come to the Zoom meeting itself. So just click the link. Exactly.
So it's already started.
Well, can you hear that? A bit of a test.
It sounds like a street noise now, like a big traffic.
Oh yeah.
Now it's better, I guess.
Yeah, now it's a bit better.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's move this over here. Okay, good. Here we go. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray and Wednesday's too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday waits, Sunday always comes too late, but Friday never hesitates. And that's all we're getting for the start of the show. That's going to bring us in, and I'm going to finish the whole this pub talk with the end of the song as well.
So we gotta stay here.
You have to stick around, unfortunately.
See how it ends.
You need to see how it ends, exactly.
Yes. Why? Shall we have a look at the text?
Yeah, for sure. Do you like that song, Guido?
I do. Actually, I do a lot. I know. I remember that I danced a lot to this song. Dancing a lot in the Barake here in Magdeburg
Oh yeah.
place. Yeah.
You dancing? I can't imagine that.
I needed a couple of beer, actually, but then, yeah, even then it was hard. But once I got on stage,
You didn't care.
so yeah, I didn't care.
Dance like no one's watching, or like everyone's watching.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so this is what Conor was singing, except for a few words that are missing. Okay, and of course, as this is also a learning show, then you are invited to, well, be active with us. So yeah, the question is, which words are missing here? Let's go through them line by line, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then if you know the word that is missing there, then write it down in chat. Shouldn't be, I don't know, probably has to do a lot with days, doesn't it?
Ina, straight in there, Ina. Good woman. Monday.
Monday for the first line. I don't care if Monday.
Monday is
Monday blue.
Monday blue. Elbow, good. Elbow. I wonder who that is.
You don't know? Okay, we leave it a secret. I do know.
Oh, don't take all of them on, Guido.
I'm
go
sorry.
back.
Oops.
There you go.
Here we go.
Heidi.
So yeah, Monday.
Good.
Either way, maybe we can also talk about, which is quite interesting. I don't care is okay. Monday's blue. Monday's blue. What is blue here, Conor?
Well, blue signifies a type of emotion. Does anyone know what emotion? What feeling it is? So if I don't care if Monday's blue, yeah, so it's a type of feeling or emotion.
Yeah, doesn't mean it has good weather.
No, it's not blue skies exactly. No. Different. It's actually quite the opposite.
So it's it means like sad, doesn't it?
Exactly. The Monday blues, it's called.
Yeah, Tuesday's gray, Wednesday too, and then
good, Heidi. Good. Thursday.
Next one we already had. Okay,
yeah.
Just open the chat probably.
No problem. Heidi says Thursday, and she's completely right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could probably send it only to you, right? Because it's not on my chat.
Is it not on your chat? She sent direct message to me. Oh, that's true.
Quite intimate.
It is. Thank you, Heidi.
Thursday, did she spell it correctly?
She spelled it perfectly.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Okay, it's I'm in love.
That's it.
So what comes in here?
Good, Heidi. It's Friday.
It's Friday. But again, it was secretly to you. Yeah, right?
Secretly to me. So Heidi, if you want, you can change who you send it to. You can send it to everyone. I don't mind.
Yeah. You can send it to Elbow as well if you want.
You can send it to Elbow. You can send it always to me. I'm very happy to be in conversation with you. But she is correct. It's Friday. I'm in love. Very good.
Right. Monday you can fall apart. Again, Monday doesn't seem to be the best day, right, for this song.
Monday is never the best day.
No, Monday. There's probably a lot of songs, which complain about Mondays.
Yeah. I don't like Mondays. That's a great one as well.
That one, yeah, that's true. What's your worst day, Conor?
My worst day in the week is.
Do you have any, or let's say, do you have any good day of the week?
Most days are good, I have to say.
Yeah.
Other than when I maybe work very, very long, but even then it's fine. I don't like Thursdays sometimes because Thursdays feels like it's close to the weekend, but you still have one day to go.
They're usually very long, right?
Yeah, Thursdays are usually very long. Exactly.
Okay, anyway, so Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, 3 words. Something for the quick typers.
Good. Heidi is
Again?
Yeah. She says, break my heart.
Break my heart. Sounds correct. At least it rhymes.
It does, yeah, it rhymes. It works.
Good. Thursday doesn't even start. It's Friday. You must tell me when Heidi sends something, right?
I will, don't worry. It's
And maybe also the others.
Anything, Ina, what do you think? I'm love, Heidi says, but Heidi, we're missing one word in the there you go. Ina, I'm in love.
In love is good. I'm love is also good. Yeah. Okay. Well, then
the next one,
something waits. Why is it wait actually, Conor, and not waits?
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe it's because there could be maybe it's missing a comma, and it's asking the day of the week to wait. Could be.
Like an elliptic thing where you just shorten it to make it fit.
Exactly.
To the line and the rhyme, yeah.
Because, well, wait and late, absolutely.
So good. Has anyone written down Saturday?
Not yet, but you just said it, so let's move on.
Sunday always comes too late. That's very true.
Yes.
I can support this sentence, but Friday never. Probably the hardest word to come here from the whole text. So who's brave enough to write that down?
Who got it? Who's got it? Excuse me. But Friday never.
Yeah, I mean, have you said who the song is by, actually, Conor?
The Cure.
The Cure. So what's your take of The Cure? Were you a big Cure fan?
No.
Were you around when they were up?
Hesitate, Barney. Well done, Barney.
Yeah,
well done. No, I was never a big fan of The Cure. It was before my time. And then when my time came around to listen to music and get into music, it was already onto a different type of rock or a different type of pop. And I just never went back to that kind of stuff. I never went back. But I do love the Smiths, The Cure. I do love that music. But I don't have a huge connection with it. Barney, never hesitate. Exactly, Elbow. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we'll see when we do some pop quiz questions for you.
Yeah.
We see how quick Barney will be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Interestingly, actually, I made some checkup on the song about the background. Do you know anything about the background of this?
Oh, you can tell.
You know what's the name of the singer? The Cure.
What's his name?
Robert Smith. Could that be? I know I've read it, but I really Elbow. Yes, very good. Thank you. He got a kind of after he wrote the song, he got into a paranoid fit that he was sure that someone else had written it before, like the melody.
Wow. Okay.
And so he phoned basically everyone that he knew if they knew who had written the song, but everybody said no, we don't know.
Crazy.
So, and that in the end convinced him that he himself had
wrote the song. Wow.
Had created it. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's weird because if you think about it, we only have in the Western music, we only have 12 notes to pick from. So it's very often that we find melodies, like there's only a certain amount of melodies that work, that you can put a note after another. So I'm sure people, when they're creative, can get kind of into their heads about maybe the melody already existing.
He was really crazy. I mean, he was really, I don't know, like really paranoid. Yeah. So So anyway, yeah. So as we said, we wanted also to talk a little bit about you. And
yeah, lay it on me.
Singing is one of your rather big hobbies, isn't it?
Singing is my hobby that I've made into a career and now study as well. Yeah.
So I mean, I know probably some of the audience also know you took part in the Voice of Ireland contest, right? When was that?
Oh, 2000 and I don't know, was it 13 maybe? Or 12 or 13?
So what, 8 to 10 years back?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Would you say have you ever dreamt of starting something like a solo career, like becoming a pop star or of sorts?
Yeah, that was, I think any person that starts singing always thinks of that. So when I was growing up, that was the whole thing. You know, I wanted to be honest, I wanted to be the next Michael Bublé. You know, like have his career, that kind of pop crossover with jazz, and make lots of money and go tour around the world and you know. But for a solo career, I was lucky in Limerick. I had a singing solo career, I guess, for a while. Kind of underground clubs and bars and places to sing. And then I was in a band, and we were I was in a very good band in Limerick that we were able to record CDs and EPs. And it's actually the 10-year anniversary of that band this year in 2021. So we started in 2011, and we went over to Canada, and yeah. So the solo.
When did you stop having this dream, or do you still have it? I don't know.
When did I stop having the dream?
Was there any particular moment when you said, "Okay, this is not my way"?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess during The Voice, I was a bit disillusioned with the whole pop world. Yeah, having to be somewhat of a like an overly dramatic show. You had to have a story. You had to be very, very open, but a lot of times your openness came with some sort of a exaggeration of the truth. Yeah, and people felt they could relate to you, but actually it's I didn't feel like it was very real. And I much prefer being like we all do, want to be a bit more genuine, want to be a bit more authentic, and I felt I couldn't really be that in the pop world, let's say. So I think after The Voice, I decided, no, I don't really like that.
Okay. Fair enough. So that's done with, right?
That's done with. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that means, but sure. Yeah.
I mean, with your aspirations.
Well, my aspirations at the moment are finish studies, become a singing teacher, and also work on a singing career. And a singing career can mean many, many different things. It doesn't have to be original music. It doesn't have to be pop in the radio, but it can be consistently singing, consistently gigging, touring, recording, and playing with people. That's my aspiration at the moment.
From your, I think, did you, because that's a pub talk, right? So did you tour a lot of pubs? Did you also do this? Like, did you play in pubs?
Yeah, I did for most of my 20s. Not most of my 20s, for the first 4 years of my 20s, I guess. That's all I did.
You're turning 30 pretty soon. Yeah, we should
turning
tell the audience, right? Because,
yeah. I'm turning 30. Anyone wants to send me a present, I'll send you my address in the chat. No. Yes, I'm turning 30 next week. And during my 20s, so from about 19, I guess, until I was 24, I was mostly gigging most nights of the week in pubs and clubs and places like that, mostly in Limerick. But I had some nice consistent gigs that I used to play every Friday, for example, in a very nice restaurant, for people with a jazz trio. And that's where I really learned how to sing jazz. So I had two musicians behind me, and they were seasoned, let's say. Let's not call them old, because they were seasoned jazz musicians, seasoned musicians, and they pushed me to be a musician and a singer. And they helped me and encouraged me, and that's really where I learned my trade. Yeah. Which day is my birthday? That's a good question, Ina. Tuesday. The 13th.
Now it's a lot of pressure on Ina to send you a birthday card.
Exactly. I'll see Ina very soon, though, in the reading club.
Oh, yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare,
exactly. Yeah. Anyone else that's watching that would like to come in and be a part of the reading club? We do it on Tuesdays, Wednesdays,
and Thursdays.
Thursdays, right.
4 different levels.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it, okay, let's do some promotion.
Yeah, let's do it. So the reading club has been going really well. It's something that myself and Guido hold evening times for people that want to read a book. So we all read a book together. We do exercises on the book, and we did classic books in the past. So Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice, The Canterville Ghost, Secret Garden. And this semester, we're doing William Shakespeare.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, here you can see it. That's the 4 books we are going to read with you.
Mm-hmm.
We have here, for the beginners level, The Tempest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then we have the Midsummer Night's Dream for A2, which is these 2 classes are on a Wednesday. And
this semester we're doing.
And we have Romeo and Juliet on the Tuesday, that is. Yeah, Tuesday evenings. And Much Ado About Nothing on the Thursday. And that's with Conor, right? The others are with me?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want to join, then you are very welcome to do so.
Yeah. And how to join, Guido? How can they join?
They basically just can register via our homepage.
And the homepage is?
www.lexxus.de. And
glad you remembered.
Sorry?
I said I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so it's my.
It's very easy though, right? Yeah. www.lexxusonline.de.
Exactly.
Really?
If I'm struggling a little bit with the technique here, but I can also show you the webpage and show you how it's done. So this is where you land when you go onto Lexxus.de, and here you have the reading club, and you can easily select what you want to attend. There's more info to it, and then you are on it. Or you just write an email and ask for more details.
Exactly.
And we have Ursula here who joined it. Hello, Ursula.
Hi, Ursula.
So, actually, yes. Now that you mentioned Shakespeare, actually my plan was a bit different. I wanted to start with a pub quiz, but now that you mentioned Shakespeare, then we can actually start our sort of gaming with a, or can we? Yes, we can.
Who said it, is it? Shakespeare said?
Shakespeare says, yes. So, when you want to look at this statement here.
Oh, yeah.
Conor, can you read it, please?
All that glisters is not gold.
Yes, all that glisters is not gold, because we want to introduce a section here in the pub talk, which is, well, Shakespeare says. That's one of the sections we want to include. And here the goal is to find out from which Shakespeare play the quote is. And usually these quotes are, well, famous idioms, famous phrases that made their way into everyday speech, right? Because I think all that glisters is not gold is also, maybe we can start with that. What is the German translation for that? Who knows that? There's a good German idiom, which, well, basically it's the same here, and which we quite often use. Do you know, Conor?
I think you said it to me last week, and I now have forgotten.
Too long ago. Yeah. Turning 30, yeah. It's too long ago.
Yeah.
Es ist nicht alles Gold, was glänzt.
Very good. That came from Ursula. Ursula, can you? Yeah, that's perfect. Have you heard it, Conor? Can you repeat it?
No, can you say it again, Ursula?
Es ist nicht alles Gold, was glänzt.
Es ist nicht alles Gold, was glänzt. Super.
Yes, yeah. All that glitters is not gold. And now, the important question: from which Shakespeare play is it?
Gold, gold, gold.
Okay, but that's not the answer to this question, Barney.
I wonder what question that is the answer to. I was born on February 23rd, 1950. That's I mean, super cool. Maybe it's because I was talking about my birthday. Maybe that's why.
Okay, any ideas, guys, about the Shakespeare play?
All that glisters is not gold. What Shakespeare play is that from? Should check the Facebook as well, just in case Caroline and Eric. No, Katya, I guess, would maybe shout over at me.
Yeah, it's not so easy. It's not the most obvious. But maybe if you think about gold might be a little bit of hint. It has to do with money. If not, then I'll put it down. Yes, actually, it will has it. Yeah, it's
The Merchant of Venice.
The Merchant of Venice. Indeed. Okay, but let's go back to pubs. Or do you want to start with your Germanisms now?
We could, if you'd like. Yeah. I mean, do you want to start with that, or would you like to also do the pub quiz? Would we do Germanisms?
Maybe we throw in.
Let's do
a couple of Germanisms.
So I'm going to show everybody an English idiom. Yeah. And I want you to try and think of the German equivalent to that. Yeah, what you might say in German. If I was to say this in English, what would you say in German? Or how would you... What's that?
No, I'm good. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, yeah.
No, all good.
You're pulling my leg. Well, that's a real idiom, right?
Yes, that's a
not
real...
like a fake one.
No.
You're pulling my leg. Choo, that's tricky.
You're pulling my leg, is what it says. So what do you think? What could it be? What is the German equivalent? What do you think, Guido?
Me, I know there is a good one actually, which is pretty similar to the English wording, just with different things. Not a leg and not pull, but it's no, but that's really hard. I don't know. Maybe someone can help you. Maybe elbow or yes, we use arm instead. That's good.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. So
we also use a different verb.
Yeah, we use nehmen. Yeah.
So not to pull, but to.
Yeah, Barney, that's okay. I must say, because it goes in the right direction. That's what it means. Yeah.
Exactly.
And we have this classical sentence auf den Arm, phrase auf dem Arm nehmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nimmst du mich auf den Arm? You're pulling my leg. Yeah.
Exactly, and it's the same meaning. Yeah. So it's about you're joking with me. Yeah.
So in English, you pull a leg.
Yeah. In English, you pulling my leg? Don't pull my leg. Yeah. And in German, du nimmst mich auf den Arm.
Yeah. Good. Another one?
Yeah, let's do one more. Genau. Let's look at this one. This is also another English one, and you have to think of what it could be in German.
Yeah, sleep like a log. From which song is that, Connor? Can you sing that?
It's been a hard
Beatles, yeah.
night.
And I've been sleeping like a...
Well, I've been working like a dog.
Working like a dog, yes.
Yeah, and then I've been sleeping like a log. Yes, to sleep like a log. I wonder what you would say in German. So, the name of this game and the aim really is the fact that we cannot schlafen wie ein...
What is log anyway, right? What do you do with logs? You usually throw them in the fire, or you build, I don't know, a box out of it?
Sure, yeah.
Because it's a piece of wood, basically, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. It's something that doesn't move. Yeah.
You mean something like a stone, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can also say sleep like a stone last night.
Could you in English?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And so we have two answers. One from Heidi. Heidi says, schlafen wie ein Murmeltier,
That's also good.
which is exactly the correct answer.
Yeah. Oder wie ein Stein.
Oder wie ein Stein, genau.
I mean, of course, Heidi sent it all to you, so I haven't seen it, but...
That's it, yeah. But she says, schlafen wie ein Murmeltier.
You could go into the breakout room with her, right? And
Yeah, we have our own little game. Good, very nice. So this is really, I remember why we're doing this is to show that you cannot always, the idioms in different languages mean the same, but use different phrases and words. And as you saw, different verbs as well.
Okay.
Good. One more?
One more, and then we go to the pub quiz.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a good one. To kill two birds with one stone.
To kill two birds with one stone, exactly.
Classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That's a classic. It's also a classic in German. So, Ina, yes. Yeah, so in German, it is flies with a, what would you call it? Like a smash? Or what is that?
Yeah, with a, yeah, what do we call it? A whip, not a whip, but a, yeah, oh God, I can't think of there's an English word for exact that.
Hopefully there's, yeah.
Yeah, that's, what is it? Who knows?
We use, I remember it, my grandma used to have 3 or 4 of them. Just in the kitchen. Yeah, was always on the hunt. After the flies.
Ah, a swat.
A swat, yeah.
Yeah, you can say kill two flies with one swat. Exactly.
Yes, yeah. And in English, you call 2 birds with 1 stone.
Exactly.
Which is quite an effort.
It is, and it's also
think of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite a skill if you can do it.
I think it's easier to kill 2 flies with 1 swat than to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes, you could be right.
Yeah, I mean,
oh God.
Do you want to...
Fly swatting, yeah. Thank you, Eric. I'm just looking at Facebook as well. Just looking at Eric and Caroline, who, if people don't know, Eric and Caroline are also great teachers and part of Lexxus as well, that were involved in the festival we did for St. Patrick's Day, which also included Stefan and also included Katja. And Katja, I have to say also a big thank you to Katja, who's now looking after the Facebook. She's answering people on Facebook. That's it.
All right.
Good. And Eric also gave the correct word, which is fly swatter. Exactly.
Fly swatter.
Fly swatter.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Pub questions. Let's go, Guido.
Pub questions. Yeah. Yes. Let me show you. I have actually this time, I have a multiple choice. So we can take it one by one, actually. I've prepared 2 questions. Let me see. This is the first one. Maybe I don't. Do you want to read it out, Connor?
Yeah, sure, I can read it out. Yeah. So it says, what happened on 10th of February, 1355, in an Oxford pub after two students complained about the quality of the wine? I'll read that again.
Does it? Yeah.
What happened on the 10th of February 1355 in an Oxford pub after two students complained about the quality of the wine? A big fight started in which more than 90 people were killed. Jesus almighty. B, Oxford officials issued the purity law to ensure that beer is brewed in a proper way, which in the following year found its way to the Magna Carta.
We can explain that. I think the first one is clear, right? The big fight started, 90 people were killed. But the purity law for beer is... Do you know what that could be, Connor?
Oh, you have to tell us, Guido.
Yeah, so because that's something which is rather typical for Germany also. Its purity is like Reinheit. Yeah, so it's like the Reinheitsgebot. So something which makes sure that beer is brewed in a proper, in an orderly way.
That's why German beer is the best.
Yes, and the Magna Carta is a big, I don't know, a law code set up between the British king and English nobility, so to say, back in the day. Yeah, so that's answer B. And answer C?
The students peed in the mugs and forced the innkeeper to drink it, after which the pub became famous and is still named...
Still, of course.
and is still named the Tinkling Tavern.
Yes. Can you explain what to pee means?
Yes, to urinate.
Yes, to let your water go.
To turn on the pipe, to relieve oneself.
To relieve oneself also. Yeah, how many different expressions? There are probably a lot. Yeah, but what are the most say decent ones?
Oh, decent ones. Pee actually.
Pee is decent. Yeah, I thought it's very okay.
It's very colloquial. It's very kind of slang. Yeah, I need to go.
Yeah, no slang. But I mean, what would you officially say? Like, if you say, let's say we go to the funeral of Prince Philip now, you wouldn't say, "Oh, I have to pee now." So
no.
So what would you say rather? You would say urinate?
No. You would say, I need to go to the bathroom.
Yes. Yeah, we need to go to the bathroom.
Please, let me go to the bathroom.
Yes. No bathrooms around in 1355, so they peed in the mugs and, forced the innkeeper to drink it as a revenge. And the pub became known as the Tinkling Tavern. Tinkle? Yes.
Tinkle is another also. I mean, that's a very cute one that you might say to a child when they're learning how to go to the bathroom. Okay. You need to go and tinkle.
So it's like pee, but in a more childish.
Yeah, more childish way.
Okay, yeah, these are the options. So, question is open. Let's say, Conor, you don't know probably?
No.
You've never heard about this story?
No, I think you told me about this story a couple of years ago, and I've gladly...
Really? Then I have forgotten it, because I just learned it yesterday.
Okay, right. Okay, so we both forgot about it, maybe.
Yeah. So, but also, it's also like, let's make it, okay, the world against Conor, right? So you can just type in the letter what you think is the correct answer. And then, Conor also has a guess, and then we see who's the winner.
Yes. So I'm going to make my guesses, and also so you can keep an eye on the chat, please, Guido.
Yeah, I do.
Good. Katya is looking after the Facebook, and I'll start making my guesses as well.
Okay, so Fidel is C, like the Tinkling Tavern. Ina says it's 2, so it became an official law. What about the others?
Yeah, on Facebook we have Eric, and he's saying C.
Tinkling Tavern, okay. No one for A?
No, well, I think when you mention Oxford, I don't think you really think of fighting. Oxford is very posh.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And so have
you been to the place?
No, I've never, but we know a girl from Oxford.
Do we? Charlotte.
Charlotte, exactly.
Okay. Yes. I have been there, by the way.
I know you have.
Oh, yeah.
Did you study there in Oxford
I
University?
was studying in Nottingham.
They didn't allow you into Oxford?
No.
No.
No partnership there. But I'm fine. I was fine with Nottingham. Nottingham's also great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, a posh Oxfordian.
Yes.
Any more answers?
Everyone is saying C. I have a feeling we're aiming towards C. So Barney has C, Elbow has C, Ina has B, although, yeah, so she's taken at the purity law, and then Eric has C as well. So I think, so just to move on, let's give the right answer, Guido.
What do you say?
I say C as well.
You say C as well. Okay, so right answer is in the text on the next page. So let's have a look.
Let's go.
Can you read it again?
Yes. The Scholastica Day riot took place in Oxford, England on 10th of February 1355. Wow. The tumults began when two students from the University of Oxford complained about the quality of wine served to them in the Swindlestock Tavern. The students quarrelled with the taverner. The argument quickly escalated to blows. The inn's customers joined in on both sides, and the resulting melee turned into a riot. The violence continued over 3 days, with armed gangs coming in from the countryside to assist the townspeople. University halls were raided and the inhabitants murdered. There were some reports of clerics being scalped. Around 30 townsfolk were killed, as were up to 63 members of the university. What?
Those were the days.
Those were the days, my God Almighty. So there's a couple of words. Let's unpack some of the words in there, Guido.
Yeah, it's a lot of these violent words, right? So the first one is the riot, which appears at the first line. And Scholastica Day, riot. A riot is basically a big fight, right?
Yeah,
like a street fight with many people.
Exactly. A riot can be either
a revolution thing.
Yeah, between two groups or one group rioting. Yeah, so one group just being destructive, or can be two groups quarreling, absolutely, or fighting against each other.
Yeah. Then we have quarrel here. The students quarreled.
Yes.
Which is, well, another word for argue. For fight with words.
Yes.
Yeah, because they were not happy, of course.
Exactly.
And it's quickly escalated to blows. Which is, can you show a blow? Can you explain?
We can take a video. Yes, a blow is to be hit. Yeah, with your fist. When you hit someone with
punch.
A punch, exactly. Yeah. That's a blow. Taking some blows to the face.
Yeah, and then a melee. Yeah, is it what is pronounced melee? It's also like a fight with many people. Yeah, so big and violent fight. Yeah. Often have in partnerships.
Yes, for sure.
No, just joking. And another word I have marked here is raided.
Raided, exactly.
You raid a place. And
yes, so raiding is when you are when a police or whoever is suspects some foul play or some criminal activity. They can raid a house, or
like to storm a place.
Yeah, to storm, exactly. That would have been the old way to say it, exactly. Yeah, actually raided would have also been used in old language, I guess. I'm talking about history. Yeah, good.
Yeah, well, so much for Oxford poshness.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I spoke way too soon.
So no point for no one, right? So
good.
No one guessed A.
Nope, no one guessed A, unfortunately. No points this time.
Okay. Let's say a quick look at the time. So it's about 20 past 9. Shall we have the next pub quiz?
Yeah,
Right now?
I would say maybe let's do the pub quiz and then let's do a song.
Yep.
Maybe I'll show one last Germanism if we have time,
Yep.
or English idiom, and if not, we'll go straight to a song and we'll say goodnight and thank everyone for being with us.
So, oops.
Okay, pub quiz question 2. What is served inside a cocktail in a Yukon bar for customers to show their bravery?
Yeah, let's say Yukon bar. You have any idea where that is?
No, I don't. No.
I think it's Alaska. No, I know it's Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's a region in Alaska.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and their bravery
Mm-hmm.
is probably also something we need to explain. What is bravery?
Mm.
Or maybe someone can write it down in chat of the guys that know that know it.
I'll check. Facebook. No. Okay. Nothing. I was just checking a bit of Facebook there. Good. Yes, bravery equals courage. Good.
Yeah, bravery is courage. It's very good.
Good.
Okay, and then I have a message from Barney who claims that he said A actually, which wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, maybe that's the answer for this one here, right? What is served inside a cocktail? Yeah. So what is served inside a cocktail? Can you read?
A beaver penis. I'm sure our viewers on Facebook really like that joke, or that that answer. B, sheep's eyes, or C, a human toe. So we have a beaver's penis or a beaver penis. Sheep's eyes for B, or a human toe for C. Now cocktails. I wonder. I'm not sure if it maybe is something to do with the name of the fact that it's a cocktail.
Yeah. Okay, that's quite a hint.
Yeah, could be. Or a tail, and oh no, that doesn't work.
From what I've read is that you are supposed to touch whatever it is with your lips.
Oh,
Okay, you don't have to swallow it, which occasionally happened in the history. Yeah, but you have to touch it with your lips when you drink the cocktail.
Uncomfortable. Yes.
Which one would you prefer, actually, Connor? Let's start with that.
If I was to have one of these in my cocktail, I guess
which one could you live with?
I could live with the human toe, definitely. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Sheep's eyes would be definitely too squidgy, and I know a human toe would have. Anyway, let's not get into the details.
Yeah.
But what sort of cocktail is it exactly? That's a good question, Elbow.
Any drink you like, actually. Yeah, any drink you like. But it's a good question, right? It depends on the cocktail, right? If you take a beaver penis or a human toe. For the Bacardi Coke, I rather prefer the penis. Yeah, but for the margarita, I take the human toe. If you don't mind.
Can you explain why?
No, I'm just, simulating.
Okay.
The bar.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, for the margarita, I prefer the sheep's eyes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Human toe doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
Makes it so sour, makes it so
sure.
sour.
Yeah, that's
okay.
so...
Ursula says A, Elbow says B. No one for the toe?
I wonder if
elbow. No, that's supposed to be
the
for.
clean human toe, I guess it's not that bad.
So penis, eyes. Anyone for the toe? Connor, you for the toe?
I'm more for the toe, I have to say, yeah.
Okay.
If I was going to have an old-fashioned human toe on the top.
Okay. Before we solve, quick look at Facebook.
Okay.
Anyone there with?
No, just Caroline says a beaver penis with lots of exclamation marks. So I guess that's what she would prefer to have in the cocktail.
So then here it comes.
Oh, okay. So this is the answer, everybody. Established in 1973, the sour toe cocktail has become a Dawson City tradition and is exactly what it sounds like. An actual human toe that has been dehydrated and preserved in salt, used to garnish a drink of your choice. There you go. The first toe belonged to a miner and rum runner named Louis Licken. It's a good one. Sorry, Lycan. Who had, sorry, I'm thinking toes now. Who had his frostbitten toe amputated in the 1920s. Lycan preserved it in a jar of alcohol in his cabin for memories. Roughly 50 years later, in 1973, Yukon local Captain Dick Stevenson found the jar with the toe while cleaning a cabin. Captain Dick, that's brilliant also. Captain Dick brought the toe down to the sourdough saloon and started putting it into the drinks of those who were brave enough. Very good. So I was right. I knew it. Garnish the drink. Told you.
Yeah, and I think that makes you the winner. Actually, the clear winner, because no one else got any point.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. And well, yeah, Alaska, right? That's something for the heart and tough guys.
Yeah.
Drinking human toes in cocktails, just like that.
Exactly.
Actually, the funniest thing is that I think they had to come up with new toes once in a while because people just swallowed them.
Right.
Accidentally.
So they'd have to be either finding people in the Alaskan winters and summers probably, frozen with frostbite on their toes, and then
for supply.
We have someone joining us now, Schlachttrainer or Schachttrainer. Ah, okay.
Why not? Better
Great.
late than never.
Yeah, why
They
not?
missed the hour.
Yes, but sure, look. Good. So, yes, and I want to just say a big thanks to everyone. Thanks to Katya for doing the Facebook. Thanks for Eric and Caroline, who were also interacting on Facebook as well. And to Ursula and to Heidi, to Barney, to Ina, to Elbow, to KJ and Schachttrainer, who just arrived, and Guido yourself. And we're going to finish it up now very soon with another the end bit of the song, right? The ending, the last two verses and the chorus of Friday I'm in Love.
Yes.
By The Cure. So Guido, any last words you'd like to tell everybody? Anything that you
just gonna let more people in. Maybe we should start later. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any last words? Yeah, maybe one last word, of course, is as usual, if you want to donate some money, you are welcome to do so. You can use the account that we had given in the email, or you can also use the PayPal. Yeah, if you wish. And yeah, well, shall we have a look at the text before we leave, Connor, or just
Sure, yeah, let's look at the text quickly before we finish up.
So let me see if I can find it quickly. If you wish. And okay, so I don't think we have time to go through this right now.
No.
So let's just have a look here. And maybe, Connor, what do you think? Will you just sing it along with
Yeah,
the
I'll
text
just
on so that everyone can follow?
exactly. So I'll do that. Whatever. Good. So it goes. I don't care if Monday's black, Tuesday, Wednesday, heart attack, Thursday, never looking back, it's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can hold your head, Tuesday, Wednesday, stay in bed, Thursday, watch the walls instead, it's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday wait, and Sunday always comes too late, but Friday never hesitate. 'Cause Friday I'm in love. I had to finish it somewhere there. Good. Yeah, that's it. Friday I'm in love by The Cure.
Thank you. Good performance. A cappella. I like that.
Acapella.
Okay. Yes, so let's round it up. That was the first late night pub talk. So
Was.
what's going on next week? We're not pretty sure at the moment as to who is going to be your host. So rumors have it that it's going to be Conor and Eric, but that might also switch around because well, the guy to my right might also be traveling back to Vienna on the very day, and so we might have to switch it. But whatever the way it is, we're gonna have a nice pub talk again.
Absolutely.
With some interesting quizzes and games and talks.
Yeah. And if anyone has any suggestions for things they'd like to see in the pub talk, if they want me or Guido or myself or Eric or Guido and Eric to do something special, or you have an idea for a game, you can always email us, or you can contact us on Facebook, or you can give Guido a text and give your suggestions in. And also any feedback is great. Anything that you want to tell us, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. And again, we've sent the link in for PayPal if you'd like to donate some money. We'd be very happy. It's not, you don't have to, but of course, if you'd like to, the option is there for sure.
Yes. I'm a bit confused because another one just came in, right? Margaret just came in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, actually, next time, starting time still 8:30. Yeah. So for you to remember, if you don't want to miss it, then yeah, come and join us.
Exactly.
But not at 9:30. Then
Yeah, so everyone that has just joined now, we would love to see you next week, but at the earlier time, an hour before, at 8:30.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as Conor said, we're very happy about suggestions, about feedback. So leave it or send it to us. And what we will also do is we will send you the materials for this show, because it's also, well, part of a learning show, and so that you can have a second look at everything. Yes, to, well, brush up your English.
That's it. Exactly.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Thanks, Guido.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Ina.
And have a nice weekend. See you soon. Take care.
Thanks, Barney. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Cool.